crowd.
Well, hello, Edmonton. What a turnout. How are you all doing today? Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming and celebrating with us. I acknowledge we are gathered here today on the traditional territory of Treaty 6, and I recognize the Métis people who share such a deep connection with this land. My name is Tanine Rudick, and I am running to be the MLA of Fort Saskatchewan-Vegreville.
And my name is Cam Heenan, and I'm running to be your MLA in Leduc-Beaumont. Tanine and I are so pleased to welcome you here to Edmonton today. Now, Tanine, our ridings aren't really in Edmonton. It seems we're just a little ways from home.
Just a bit, Cam. Now, I love Edmonton, and I especially love all of you Edmontonians who have been coming and joining our campaign. You are carrying the message from the city out into the capital region, into Spruce Grove and Sherwood Park, into Stony Plain, St. Albert, Morinville,
and Strathcona County, the industrial heartland, and into Leduc and Beaumont.
And Fort Saskatchewan and Vegreville. And everywhere in between, everywhere that we are going to build a better future.
If I catch your drift, Tanine, we are kind of here to recruit a little bit. All of you, come find one of our campaign organizers after this, because we are in the home stretch. We are in the final days of this campaign, and it's clear that every vote matters. And we need your help, Edmonton, to build that better future. And I know I'm on the team that's going to do it, but there is so much to do. As a frontline paramedic, I know just how important emergency care is for Albertans, and I know our team is going to protect public health care.
I completely agree, Cam. Our communities deserve so much better from their government. They deserve better health care and better education. They deserve a government that's going to build for the future. As a community leader and town councillor, I know that there is only one party that's going to support our community services, create jobs, and build schools, and that's the Alberta NDP. And that's with our Premier, Rachel Notley.
Just a wee bit of a lively crowd, eh? With Rachel, you can count on the government to focus on what matters to you: growing the economy, fixing healthcare, lowering the cost of living, and upholding the public trust. We have an ambitious plan for every corner of this province, and we have an amazing leader who is here to tell us about it. Join us in welcoming our leader, Rachel Notley.
Spins you astray. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. You're feeling cold and blue. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. You've outgrown those tattered shoes. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Find that blood flow, find that heat. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Find that footing for your feet. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. There's a sea change coming with that orange dawn. The color's so much brighter when it shines on everyone. Stand together, rise up and shine for the better. Stand together, rise up and shine for the better. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. For the better. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. For the better. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. For the better. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Stand together. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone.
Wow. Wow, Edmonton, how are you? What an amazing crowd. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to the amazing Cam and the amazing Tanine. They are both such incredible candidates. And on Monday, tomorrow, I believe you will be the newest members of Alberta's NDP Government Caucus. So my friends, I have one question for you. Are you ready to go out and win this election? Well, that's good. I was hoping you'd say that. Excellent. So, you know, we are in the final days of our campaign to build a better future for Albertans, and Albertans are ready for change. More than 750,000 people have already cast their ballots. That is a record, my friends. That's a huge record. And tomorrow we are gonna bring it home. And on that, let me check. Who here has already voted? Wow, okay, Edmonton, you like your democracy. That is very awesome. And everyone here who didn't put up their hand, you're going to get on the bus with me, and then in roughly 24 hours, we are all going to drive to the polls together. First thing in the morning, and then we'll drop you off somewhere in Leduc, Fort Saskatchewan, maybe Strathcona Sherwood Park, you know, St. Albert Morinville, all those places where you're going to be working tomorrow, right? Now, clearly, this is a close election. And, you know, it could come down to one seat. It could. It really could. I need to be serious for a moment. But if that happens, if it is that close, I want you to know we also have a plan. Turns out we already have an inside track on someone from the other side who's quite open to crossing the floor. Danielle, you got my number. Call me. But honestly, this is a tight election, and it's an important election. But there is so much support out there for our party. It is unbelievable. Edmonton, trust me, I've been on the ground in Calgary, in Red Deer, in Lethbridge, in Medicine Hat, in High River, and in Innisfil, and Albertans are ready for change. We are feeling it on the ground, at the doors, at our rallies, all places where thousands of people are coming to join our movement. And I gotta tell you, now that I'm home with my friends, with my family, with my porcupine-biting dog, and all of you, I am feeling the momentum in this room, let me tell you. You know, as I look around, I see so many familiar faces, long-time New Democrats who have worked so hard to get our party to this point, who have given so much for our cause, for this party. And I just have to say, thank you. Thank you for your support and your commitments over all these years. We would not be on the cusp of victory without you. But you know, even here, I look around and I see some new faces, some folks who might be trying on some orange for, the first time. So to those folks, if you haven't met me yet, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rachel Notley, and I am ready to be your premier. So, a lot of the new folks that we're hearing from me tell me that they are conservatives and that they're lending me their vote. That's fine. Honestly, that is just fine with me. Because you know what? Your vote is not something that anyone is ever entitled to because of party colors. Rather, I believe votes are earned. Not just at election time, but every day in between. And my commitment to you is that our team will work every day to be the government you deserve. And I want you to know that we're going to do that by focusing on your priorities. You're concerned about the cost of living and the state of public health care? Well, me too. You want more jobs and a more resilient economy with no income tax increases and no sales tax? Well, me too. And you're concerned about protecting our environment and protecting your Canadian pension plan? Yeah, me too. So welcome. I want you to know that the Alberta NDP shares your love for this great province, the towering ambition of our cities, the wild ruggedness of our landscapes, and the incredible warmth of our people. You know, Albertans are compassionate, they're hardworking, they're honest, and you deserve a government that lives up to those values. Now, I know many of you don't actually trust the new UCP or its leader to demonstrate or to live those values. Danielle Smith, honestly, that's right. She's all over the map. You never know what she's going to say next. Her staff have had to rein her in so much, they might as well have stuck her inside the talus balls. And my goodness, she wants to go after our record? I'll tell you something, I'm proud of our record. Our record is more jobs, better health care, cutting child poverty in half. Danielle Smith, on the other hand, has spent her entire career working to make people pay for public health care. When you show up at your doctor's office, if you can actually still find a doctor, she wants you to use your credit card, not your health care card. She has not met a health service she doesn't want to privatize and sell off. Less care, more paying out of pocket, and longer wait times. And all of this we know because it's on video in high definition, to be clear. She wants to fire the RCMP. She wants to gamble with your pension. And you know, this week, we heard from Premier Peter Lougheed's first ever Attorney General, the Honorable Jim Foster, on one of the many other reasons why Danielle Smith should not be our Premier. He said it quite plainly. Danielle Smith is unfit to be Premier because she broke the law. That's it. That's it. That's simple. At a time when so many Albertans were calling on the UCP to care for patients in our hospitals, calling for teachers for their kids, calling for real action to lower their power bills so they could make ends meet, those Albertans who were calling, they got sent to voicemail. Because, as it turns out, Danielle Smith was already on the phone with one of the most well-known practitioners of hate speech in this province. She was on the phone not with doctors or business leaders or teachers, but with extremists. Because you know what? Unfortunately, that's kind of who she is, and that's kind of who her team is. Let us remember, just for a moment, she had a candidate who repeatedly attacked some of the most vulnerable children in our community. And when that came to light, Danielle Smith stayed quiet for day after day after day. It must have taken that long for the polling to come back on it. I'm not sure. And then when she finally kicked her out, almost in that same day, she changed her mind and she couldn't decide, will she be in the caucus? Will she not be in the caucus? Will she be back? Will she not be back? We cannot ignore that. This is not the Alberta we know and love. This is not the province we live in. And this is not our city of Edmonton. You know, we are. When I know that we are inclusive and caring. When I walk down White Ave, when I'm running in the River Valley, when I attend Folk Fest or Nagar Kirtan, when I join Albertans in celebrating Easter or Diwali, I know people want a caring, inclusive government. And so on behalf of all Albertans who want a government like that, to them, they say to me, enough is enough. Say it with me, my friends. Enough is enough. One more time. Enough is enough. doesn't have to be like this, my friends. It is time to come together as Albertans, going beyond party colors, coming together as the people who want to see a better future for themselves, their families, and their province. And you know, I know that what I've just outlined sounds like there's a lot to vote against in this election. But I do want to talk to you a bit about the fact that there are a whole bunch of things you can vote for. You can vote for smaller class sizes. You can vote for better access to mental health. You can vote for free contraception. You can vote to protect our mountains from coal mining. And you can vote to build more affordable housing. And you can vote to throw away your crummy little paper health card, get a brand new health care card, because that is all you will ever need to access health care in our province. So you can vote. You can vote for all those things, and you know what? Folks all over Alberta are already starting to do that. Adele Lowther is voting because she wants to be able to afford hockey equipment and swim lessons for her kids. Zev Klemenchko is voting because his power bills are out of control, and he knows the Alberta NDP will cap them. Third-year law student Natalie Ofakani is voting to freeze her tuition so she can stop skipping meals to pay off her loans. Sandy Klobuchar is voting because she wants seniors living at home to have a better life, and at 68 years old, she wants her pension protected. Aaron Flynn, CEO of Inflection Games, is voting to level the playing field so companies like his can grow and compete with tax credits that create jobs and fill office towers. Carrie Howe, an expecting mother with 3 kids, is voting for affordable childcare before and after school. Roxanne Carr, the former mayor of Strathcona County and a staunch defender of the industrial heartland, is voting for a strong economy, one that's resilient and growing. Former teacher and mother of 2, Lisa Bush, is voting because she knows we need more teachers, more educational assistants inside more schools within which they are allowed to teach from a modern, progressive curriculum. And Brinley Marks, let me tell you about her. Brinley was diagnosed with a terminal heart and lung disease just before her 15th birthday. Her parents were told she wouldn't live to see her high school graduation. But Bryn is an Albertan, and she's so strong. She turned 18 in February. She walked across that graduation stage with her with her decorated oxygen tank behind her as she earned her diploma. And you know, we met her because she and her boyfriend are self-described political nerds. They're very adorable, and that's how we got to know them. And she told us that she was casting her first vote this year. And friends, she told us she's voting for us. She is voting to protect our public health care, the health care that gives her the precious moments with her loved ones. And she's voting for us because she wants it to be there for future generations. And friends, Bryn is here today with her mom, Jessica. And I want to promise you, Bryn, we will work every day to make sure that healthcare is there for future generations. We will fix healthcare, and we will build a brand new Stollery Children's Hospital for kids and children just like you. Because, Bryn, your vote is a gift, and it is a privilege, and it means so much to everybody in this room. All of us are here to build that better future. In every corner of this province, there are Albertans using their votes to build something that is greater than themselves. And behind me, I have a team that is focused on what matters to you so we can build a better province. You know, I am running shoulder to shoulder, in some cases, shoulder to elbow, or if speaking about Schmidt and Dial, shoulder to hip bone, either way, with an incredibly diverse group of candidates from a whole range of backgrounds. They are nurses and doctors, small business owners and business executives, financial experts and energy pioneers. They are teachers and social workers, lawyers and farmers, parents and community leaders. They are friends and they are neighbors. This team reflects the best of Alberta. My friends, you may know some of them already as the best damn opposition this province has ever had. But allow me to introduce them to you. This is your Edmonton NDP team, and they are ready to be part of your NDP government. Now, my friends, I suspect that, well, from today, for the next 24 hours, right until the polls close tomorrow night, on election night, the UCP is going to continue to throw everything it's got to persuade Albertans that Danielle Smith should be the premier for the next 4 years. But honestly, I think that in their hearts, even they know that she shouldn't be. In this room, we share Alberta's values. Danielle Smith and her UCP do not. So this time, in this election, I am urging Albertans to vote for the values we all share. The sensible, stable, moderate values of Alberta's majority, the common sense prairie pragmatism, and that relentless hope and energy for the future. I am in Edmonton. I love this city, and I love this province, and I've been going all across this province listening to Albertans. And you know, my offer to them is clear. Maybe you haven't always agreed with me, but I've never stopped listening, learning from my mistakes, and working to do better, to be the premier that you deserve, to do the things that I say I'm going to do. So, to all Albertans, if you want better health care, join us. If you want a better quality of life, lower monthly bills, your pension protected, all within Canada's lowest tax province, join us. If you want better leadership, someone you can trust to grow our economy, champion our energy sector, and always, always, always work for you, go out and vote Alberta NDP. Get your family to vote Alberta NDP. Ask your friends and neighbors to vote Alberta NDP. Stop strangers in the street and ask them to vote Alberta NDP. Politely, of course. Friends, as long as we stand together, we can and we will win this thing. Let's build a better future together. Thank you all. Thank you.
purpose spins you astray. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. If you're feeling cold and blue, don't stand alone, don't stand alone. You've outgrown those tattered shoes. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Find that blood flow, find that heat. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. Find that footing for your feet. Don't stand alone, don't stand alone. There's a sea change coming with that orange dawn. And color's so much brighter when it shines on everyone. Stand together, stand together. Rise up and shine for the better. Stand together, stand together. Rise up and shine.